Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. This is a really important video just because of the fact that the questions which will be discussed in this particular video are a part of nearly every competitive exam involving quantitative aptitude. I am into the topic of speed and time, and we are actually doing the chapter number 1 of our ebook of short tricks, which is available in the book form also in the volume 2. This is chapter number 1 and the chapter is entitled Master Speed and Time Problems. If you master speed and time problems, so many of the problems will get simplified for you, because this is something which involves word problems, statement problems, application based problems, and that's where the students are facing problems. So the topic says these are the problems of reaching early or reaching late. Now suppose if I have to go to the college and at a particular speed I reach on time, just on time. Okay, now if I change my speed, either increase the speed or decrease the speed, then obviously I'll either reach early or reach late. So if I increase my speed, I will reach early, and if I reduce my speed, I will be late. And that's what the questions are all about. So I'll tell you the detail of the concept used in the trick and how so quickly you can solve these problems of reaching early and reaching late, and students are struggling a lot in this topic. Before that, let me tell you that this trick is a part of this ebook of short tricks, which contains over 350 such methods to crack the multiple choice questions very quickly. So if you want to get a copy of that ebook of short tricks, you just need to send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. These details which I have written here, it is contained in the description of this video below here as well. So friends, let's first understand the concept used in the trick. So I told you that there is this distance from A to B, and at some usual speed I am taking a usual time, right? And this time is actually the time required for me to reach on time. That means I will not be late or I will not be early. Reaching exactly on time, that is the usual speed. Now if I increase this usual speed to x kilometer per hour, then maybe, see, when I increase the speed, I will take less time, right? So I will reach early. So I am reaching, say, t1 minutes early, right? And likewise, if I have a lesser speed than the usual speed, so x was more than the usual speed, y is less than the usual speed, so I will be late. And suppose I am t2 minutes late. Okay, I'll take a very simple example. Suppose the usual time is 8 am. So I have to reach at 8 am. That is the usual time. Okay. Now if I reach early, t1 minutes. So I reached at say 7:53 am. So I reached early. So how many minutes early? 7 minutes. And likewise t2 minutes late. So it is like 8:05. Okay. So this is 5 minutes late. Now what is the difference between these two times? This is the most important thing in the trick which I am going to tell you. 7:53 and 8:05 have a difference of 7 plus 5, 12 minutes. And that difference is really important in this trick. So what am I going to do? In this case, I am going to find the distance d by using a direct relationship, which is the product of speeds xy over the difference of speeds x minus y. So this actually will be the speed part, and multiply it by the difference of times. The times which are given in the question will be these two times. So the difference between these two times will be multiplied by the product of speeds upon the difference of speeds to get the distance covered. Now this distance is to be found out like this, and this is the direct short trick to solve such questions. I hope you understood 70% of this already, right? The next 30% will be the questions. So let's see one question and we will try to understand how this works. So as you can see here in the first question, there is a person who reaches his destination 8 minutes late if he travels at 54 km an hour. So x is 54 kmph, right? And then the other speed 72 kmph. This is the other speed, and the difference in times t is, here he is 8 minutes late and here he is 8 minutes early. So this is the usual time, okay? So 8 minutes late means 8 minutes more than the required time, and 8 minutes early means 8 minutes less than the required time. Now difference between these two will be 8 and 8, 16 minutes. So here usual time is separated out like 8 minutes early and 8 minutes late. So there is a gap of 16 minutes between reaching early and reaching late. So I have to take 8 plus 8, 16 minutes as the next part of my value t here, the value t, 16 minutes. So what will be the distance now? What did I tell you? In the distance, you have to multiply the speeds. The speeds are 54 and 72. So 54 times 72 upon the difference between the speeds. So 72 minus 54 is 18 and multiply it by the time difference. Now comes the important part. Should I multiply by 16? No. 16 is in minutes and the speeds are in kilometer an hour. So this 16 minutes has to be converted to 16 upon 60, which is in hours now. Got it? That is an important point. So 18 cancels 72 exactly 4 times. 4 cancels this 15 times. And then there is a 3 common factor which makes it 5 and 18, I think. Yes, 18. So your answer will be just 18 times 16 over 5. And I have already calculated it for you. So this is 57.6 kilometers, which is the distance covered here. Now see, the formula is applied here. The product of speeds upon difference of speeds times the difference of times. Let's do one more question. You will understand it in a better way. In this case, the distance will be, so I am not writing anything now. We will do it directly. The speeds are 90 and 75. So 90 into 75, and the difference between speeds 90 and 75 is 15 times the difference of times, 8 minutes early and reaches on time. On time means there is no time lag. So the difference between 8 and 0 is 8 only, and divided by 60 to reduce it to hours. So 15 cancels 75 exactly 5 times. And then you can cancel all sorts of things like a 0 getting cancelled here, 3 2s are and 3 3s are, and what else, 2 cancels this 4 times, and what you get is 5 3s are 15, 4s are 60 kilometers as the distance covered. See how quickly we can solve this without actually doing any kind of equations. Let's see more questions. Here you can see, let's calculate the distance directly. The product of speeds 75 times 90. The difference is 90 minus 75, 15. And then what is the time difference? 12 minutes late, 12 minutes early. So 12 plus 12, 24 divided by 60. There we go. I think we can cancel this 2 times and this 3 times. 3 cancels this 5 times. And 5 cancels this 15 times, 25 times. So many things are getting cancelled, see. And 2 cancel this 12 times. So what is the answer for the question? It is there anything else left? So you can let me know, maybe probably 25 into 12, that is the answer for the question. And you can let me know. I am just doing it very quickly, so there might be some error, but you can check. Let's see this question. Distance is, what are the speeds? 54 and 45, and then in the denominator the difference between 54 and 45 is 9, and then the difference in times 10 minutes early and on time. On time means 10 only. So 10 upon 60. So you have to do this calculation now. So 9 cancels this 5 times. 10 cancels this 6 times. 6 9s are 54, and so 9 times 5, 45 kilometer is the answer for the question. Now you can see how quickly the problems are getting solved. Once you know the concept, you know the solution also. So friends, these are the basic things you need to understand, and reaching early, reaching late type of problems are very common and one of the most confused concepts in quantitative aptitude. So practice these problems, and if you like this video, do share it with all your friends on different social media platforms, so that these videos reach them and they can actually practice this without any problem. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts, and along with that click the bell shaped icon so that you keep on getting all the notifications of these useful uploads on your mobile itself. Do practice some previous year questions, these type of questions of speed and time, and let me know in the comments below, is it working for you? All the best.